Alright, budget magic. Ooh. Playing some Goblin Dark Dweller Stone Rain. Sacred Foundry. So our opponent's looks like aggro. Probably not our best matchup. Well, it looks like straight up burn. Okay. Well, Forest, Arbor Elf. Pass the turn. Arid Mesa. Cracks it. Boros Charm down to 13. Well, that's not the absolute worst. We get to play a forest, Utopia Sprawl the forest on red, tap it, untap it, tap it, Stone Rain the Sacred Foundry. I think Stone Rain is better here because it lets us Dark Dweller next turn, better than Avalanche Rider. Actually, we might just Inferno Titan, but we want to have the Stone Rain in the graveyard. Goblin Guide, okay. Well, we're definitely going to go with Avalanche Rider, I think. Actually, maybe it's better to put them to 0 lands. Evolving Wilds. Do they have a land? No. Alright, let's just get the land. So, we can tap it, untap it, tap it, play the mountain, Goblin Dark Dweller, and then we get to Stone Rain, kill the mountain, and then Birds of Paradise. Whoo! Man, Burn should be a rough matchup too, but I think we're getting there. Opponent draws a land, good for them. Is it enough though? Our clock is going to be pretty fast. Bolt down to 8. Sure. Can't attack. So we... Oh, I kind of want to play Inferno Titan, but it's probably more important to put our opponent to 0 lands. So let's Avalanche Riders. Kill the mountain. Evolving Wilds. Attack with both. Opponent's going to block, but they can't block because Goblin Dark Dwellers has Menace. So they decide to go after Avalanche Riders, which is actually fine, because we probably wouldn't pay for that anyway. Opponent drops to 12. We might be getting there against Burn of all decks. And our opponent scoops it up! Oh, my lord. We should not be beating Burn. Well, we want Spike Feeders. We can go down a Dismember and a Acid Moss, run it back. Alright. I guess this is reasonable. Not as explosive as the last hand, but Mountain Riftbolt exiled. I think we just go Forest, Birds of Paradise, pass the turn. See if they just go after us or if they decide they got to kill our ramp. They go after our face, alright. The race is on. Should be even harder being on the draw. Scalding Tarn. Blood Crypt. Untapped. If a spell or ability would cause its controller to gain life, that player loses that much life instead. Alright, that's not too relevant. Inferno Titan. So we're just going to Arbor Elf, Evolving Wilds, pass the turn. And now we're set up for Acidic Slime next turn, hopefully. Tap land. And Bump in the Night, down to 14. And Lava Spike down to 11. Well, let's crack Evolving Wilds, get a mountain. We draw a mountain. Well, I guess the plan is play a forest. And then just Acidic Slime to kill this Sacred Foundry, I believe. Keep him off of Boros Charm mana. And then try to close out the game with Inferno Titan. Alright, they have another Sacred Foundry. Untapped. Swift Spear. Well, we will definitely block. We have Death Touch. So, 100% blocking the Swift Spear. Are we really going to beat Burn? Skullcrack. Sure. Down to 8. We kill the Swift Spear. Forest. Alright, so I think our plan here is going to be... Actually, maybe it's smarter just to Inferno Titan. I was going to kill lands, but let's... Playing Inferno Titan makes much more sense. And then we can go double land destruction next turn. So Inferno Titan, put our opponent to 12. So that's a 2-turn clock. So they need to draw 8 points of damage this draw step and the next draw step. So that's like double Boros Charm. The problem is we get to destroy 2 lands next turn. So just drawing double Boros Charm isn't going to do it. So I think we got it. Of all the matchups to win, this is probably the least likely. So, yeah, let's attack with Inferno Titan. Actually, I guess we can just win right here. Pump it up. I guess I could have top deck a Path. And we got there! Took down Burn. Woo, that was sweet. Wow, that was not expected. Not even a little. Out of all the matchups I expect to win, Burn is not near the top of the list.